finally, this is project number 3, which we did on day 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over so you can see it, and I'm going to pull this out because once again, like Antonis said, if you just use your low temp glue gun, everything's going to come off, right? So there's my little blob, and there's no way that blob's stuck. By the time I got home on the train, this little owl ensemble was moving around in there like crazy. But let me show you. This is the ensemble. It also has 2 pumpkins, which I can't wait to get my heat tool and attach them however way they come. But doesn't that just look absolutely fantastic? Once again, mold, cover it in black paint, then use that Titan Silver wax patina. It comes up like a rock star. And then once again, yeah, we just poured our molds. We painted it whatever color you wanted. I love this two-tone. Isn't this amazing? Two-tone is just fabulous. All I want to do is pour molds and paint all day. I would have liked to have added like more interest here, like the green down here, green around the edges. But you know, it was my starting. It was the first time I've ever done my molds. So I just wanted to get it done and move on to the next step. But now that I know how to do it, I'm going to take my time and create amazing pieces. So this in itself was a gorgeous piece of art. Like that took some time for me. And yeah, that's what it looks like from the back. But really, and once again, Antonis signed it for me down here. Really, the star of the show is this. So once again, this is the wood, and this pattern, this kit can be bought from Cobwebs Craft Studio. You can see it there. She makes her own, and it comes in pieces that you put together. And then what we ended up doing was painting it, but we didn't paint it just like this amazing color. You do it in stages. So it was a purple, green, purple, and gold, but it was just the way you apply and then dry and then take off. Apply, dry, wipe off with a baby wipe. It is such a, it's a skill that you learn. So the first time you do it, you take off way too much. You put on too much paint. And then slowly, as I started to get my sides done, I started to understand what I was doing. And like, even if I look now, I've even forgot to paint the top here. That should be black. Just noticed that now. So I could go back and add black paint in there. So yeah, so it's all about drying and then taking off your color. We also use the Aqua Distress spray acrylic paint. So you put that on and then dry it in some areas and then take off the excess wet, which gives you this patchy color. So this went from looking like a wooden lantern, which is what it is, to this distressed old garden lantern that's been in your garden for so long. And then I added the silver wax patina on the side there, and I added it to the corners in this formation, and it kind of looks like you've soldered it there in the side. So and then I added it here as well to the edges with a dry brush. And so it just looks like a rusty old lantern, and it's a brand new wood project. Like I find that, for me, I find that it's so amazing. So I am looking forward to doing this technique on a journal page, and having that as a starting base for a project is so amazing. So yeah, so once I get my glue gun, that's gonna go in here. I'm gonna hold it down with my hand like that so you can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like there. And then I'm gonna put these in there. Some people started doing this, and that's a whole other thing, isn't it? It just takes it up another notch. But then Antonis was like, you need to start adding things, and he said, you open a can of worms. He said, I would leave it blank. So leave it blank, that's his style. Maybe you could put them inside like that, maybe. Or maybe he had them just here, like layered on the owl ensemble, which, you know, really does look amazing. So I'm gonna trust the artist's eye and experience, and I'm gonna do mine in that way. Some of the girls were saying it would be amazing to put some fairy lights in there, and Antonis was saying that because of the lantern, a bit different than the original one that he did, he said you'd probably be able to fit a battery pack up there because there's a lot of space up here, and it would be unseen when it's level, and switch on the battery pack and have just like fairy lights in there lighting up the owl. I can see it happening in my mind already, so I really love it. I really love how it turned out. So I'm already at 20 minutes with this show and tell, so I'm not going to do any mixed media backgrounds here. Stay tuned for my next video and I will do a background videos then. Thank you so much for joining me for this show and tell, everybody. What I'm going to do next is put in some demonstrations of what Antonis did for us during each of the days. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video.
Can you just come from this side if you want so they can see? Or she can, yeah, just not be in the middle. So we have the 100 green, okay? We have the super gold, and we have also the, it's so funny, we have still the Italian names here, Violetto, is violet, okay? So look what we're gonna do. Do you have any brush?
Yeah.
Any clean one?
A clean one. Preferably a clean one.
No, big one. This one's
Big
small.
one? No.
Very small. Guys, what's happening with your brushes? Why don't you have like a normal big brush?
Because Charmaine won't give it to me. That's very true.
I will do that. That's better.
That better? Yeah, she's got my big brush.
Okay, so look what's the thing. Now, you can decide, of course, if you want to change the colors. It's up to you. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna paint with the green all this part here, the middle part.
Yep.
Okay, and then with the violet, we're gonna paint the base here. Okay, that's this part here, this part, right? And then this top we're gonna paint it with gold. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Purple, gold.
So, gold, green, gold. Sorry. Purple, green, purple, gold. But I think it's gonna look very good. But if you want to change the thing, you can change it. But I want to show you how you're gonna paint. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit with the green, and you do the same thing
With whatever colour we choose.
with whatever color you choose. Okay.
Okey-doke.
So can I put down here? Okay.
Sure.
So look what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the green.
Yep.
Take your brush, and then start painting.
Just not perfect.
Yes, exactly. So look, when you paint, when you go close to the edges, it doesn't need to be perfect. So you can see like how I keep a little bit, right? It's just a little bit. The most of it is going to be painted. Inside the cage, you don't do nothing. Okay, just only outside. So, this is what you do. You keep a little bit from the black, and at the same time, when you dry, can I have it?
Sure.
What I want from you when you dry, just you have to dry to touch, like to not be wet. Okay, you touch and it's dry. But I don't want you to go over dry the whole thing. Just keep drying until you touch it and it's not wet anymore. And that's all. Not over drying 10,000 hours, talking with your friend, and then you're like, yeah, how are you? How was last night's dinner? Okay, and then you take a baby wipe. Sorry, darling.
That's okay.
And you can go improve also if you want a little bit around the edges. You see, you're going a little bit and just wipe off.
Oh wow. shade.
Yeah, just to make it look distressed, okay? Be careful to not break, of course, especially here.
Yeah.
What I recommend is that I would just go and distress it only around the edges of the thing. I wouldn't go inside in the middle and do anything, okay? Just, you see, mostly to get this effect, you see?
Yeah.
Just a little bit around the edges. I wouldn't go and do here in the middle because it's gonna look so like spots. It's not nice, okay? So this is how we do. This is how we do with this, and this is how we do with the gold, okay?
Distressing all of it?
Distress the whole thing. But I will tell you something. Be careful with this because this is different paint than this one. They're both acrylics, but these ones are, you know, the ones we use all the time. But this one is for painters. It's very thick color. It's more like for painting, like art, than fine art, than like just doing craft. So this one dries very hard. Oh, sorry, my God. So this one dries very hard. So be careful because if you're going to distress it and you dry it too much, you're not going to be able to take it off.
Okay.
Okay, be careful with that, with the purple only. The other colors, they work. Okay, so this is what we do. Nothing inside.
Beautiful.
Green.
You have to spray also this one. Okay? Just, you can start if you want. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So
Yeah.
spraying those.
Yeah. So look,
But not this one, isn't that right?
this one, no. Yeah. You can start if you want also. as well.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna do. But if you want, you can film it. So, we put the molds here, all of them, except the black one, okay? So, and then you take the aqua color and you have to go and spray them. But you have to spray them very well. A lot of times people spraying like this. This is not what I want. I want to really soak.
So they've got to be really wet.
Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
And very important also the sides of the molds. Because a lot of people spraying from the top, but they don't cover
Sides.
the sides. Okay, so you spray, then you take a baby wipe or two, and you're going, look, you're going very lightly, and you just remove
No, some.
the excess of
Nearly run
the.
out. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh.
Okay, but still you have to like spray them very well, even though we kind of dab. But when you dab, you have to dab very lightly. Don't take all the brown out.
Is that a dry piece you're gumming up
No,
with? or
baby wipe.
A baby wipe. Yeah.
Baby wipe, and I dab very lightly, very lightly, and then you have to dry them 1000%. But I will dry only two pieces to show you what you're gonna do next because that needs time to dry. But you have to go and dry now. They have to dry 100%, 1000%.
Right.
This dries permanent, the aqua color. Okay, it's very important.
So we go to that stage.
No, yeah, but just wait.
He's going to show us. Good.
Yeah, just wait.
Hey, I entered that before.
Emma's half full again.
The overflowing if you didn't enter it. I did. I entered it when I saw it. Yes, I know.
Oh, thank you.
Well, when you try something, you see it's going to be going.
Yeah.
It's never bought up, was it?
Well, yeah. I don't know if I learned that lesson very well.
No, I did.
The drying process is very important because the next step is not going to work if you don't dry very well.
Yeah. So you can still see down in those little curves.
Yeah, that was the whole point of spray them, just
Yeah.
make them look. And I told you, remember when you said I want darker brown? So they are going, eventually they get darker
Yeah.
because of the spray, because this is brown, right, dark brown. Now, while this is drying also, let me show you also what you're going to do here. Here is the same idea, but the only thing is because this is very big, when you spray, look, you spray the whole thing, you start from the top, right?
Yep.
Okay, you spray the whole thing,
Yep. Just
and
the
then,
top.
yeah, and then you go dab, of course.
Well, that
We
looks
want
good.
we want always the darker part to be like around the center, right?
Yeah.
I'll put another one here for them too. Wow. That looks amazing.
Those are good.
And then you dry. Now the thing is, here you have to do it step by step. You do this, you dry. You do the one side, you dry,
Right.
because otherwise it's gonna start going crazy everywhere.
We're going to run into a problem.
What?
You wouldn't happen to have a second heat gun, would you?
No, we've only got one between us. It's all right. It's all right. We'll wait.
Okay. Me, I don't have it. In general, I don't have even one. It's hers.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
And you see, start getting like, it gets vintage near the, like where it's supposed to be. I want to show you something else also here. Just give me a second. Because I have to dry this one.
There is one up there, Charmaine's Cobwebs.
Okay.
Pardon?
So let me show you this one. Look,
46.95.
I will spray just this part, right?
Is that the same one?
Yes, the same spray.
Yeah, the same
Same
spray.
spray.
You don't care about inside because inside is black. You're not going to see anyway. So let me. This is something that you can see because we haven't done before.
So you've sprayed all that. You
So
haven't
look.
dabbed it.
I spray the about the green part, right? I spray it, but I haven't dab at all. And then you start drying. But look now something. I will show you something cool. So you start drying. Now this one's supposed to dry permanent, right?
Yeah.
But look what I do here. So you can see when you start drying, you can see it because it becomes mud,
Yep.
Yep.
right? So when I see it start drying, I keep going. I don't want to dry the full thing. You see here it dries. So I keep going in another area because I don't want to dry the whole thing.
Yep.
And then wipe with a baby wipe the rest. Yeah, it's so
Oh, that's so
patchy.
cool.
Yeah, look now, wait, just give me a second.
So that takes the shine away.
Eh?
Takes the shine away.
No, look, wait.
No, because on some of these it's like not shiny.
So look,
Okay. Yep. Okay. You've left
you
some.
see? Do you understand?
The
Yeah.
wet bits are still there.
So
Yes.
the wet bits are still there, right?
Yep.
So these bits is the ones you can remove and you get this result. Look,
Oh right.
this is like oxide.
Okay.
Oxide, how do you say? You see?
Yep. Oh, that's so cool.
So
That
you
is
understand?
really good.
Yep.
If you dry it all, if you dry the whole thing, you cannot remove. If it's all wet, you're gonna remove everything. So you have to partially dry
Yep.
And then rub.
and then rub and you remove whatever is wet. So this is how we do the green parts.
Okay.
Good one, 'cause
Okay.
I'll use it. I'll
Awesome.
buy one and I'll use
Now,
it
Oh, you take it
later. Yes. Yeah.
after we finish with spraying, as I show you, now it's time to use the wax. Now, what we do with the wax?
Too much to remember.
No,
Are you
no,
going to
no.
use silver?
Oh, wait, that was all the same. Silver, yes. So look,
Yeah, me too.
this is the wax. You use now. The thing is that you don't have soft brush. You have to take a soft brush, not the brushes you have, because
We've
the
got a
brushes
couple
are
of
very.
soft ones.
You got soft ones?
Yeah, but only little. They're too narrow.
Okay, so you take a little bit from there and you go clean on the paper towel, and then very lightly
Okay.
you go and dry brush them.
I know,
Yeah, of course.
stunning.
Yeah, because like it's just, like I can show you here the gold. Just give a very nice.
Oh, yeah. So it brings it up. Yeah.
But you have to be careful because if you use too much wax, okay.
Nice.
So you take, you clean, and then you go do that. But of course, this is the difficult part now because here you have to be very careful. If you have too much wax, it's not going to look. You see here, it's just
So just a tad.
a hint.
Hint.
Yep.
Just a hint. We do that when we don't have pretty much nothing on the brush. And usually I will just go do like this here around the edges. Look.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and we're gonna cover everything very lightly to give this nice shine. Okay. Also on the purple, but you have to be very careful. If you have wax here, you're gonna put a lot, and then you cannot remove it. You have to have hand sanitizer to remove it. If we have, we can, but if we don't have, you can.
So do you want me to take it up there?
And of course this one here. Sorry, on the black one.
Yeah.
No, we're just doing that.
Yeah, because this one, of course,
Magic.
like on black, just
Yep.
looks perfect.
I was beginning to think, how am I going to paint all those tiny little bits?
Just a little thing.
Oh, looks like I'm happening over there.
No. No.
Having fun. Oh. Do I like it? No. I like more lights. Yeah, more like coming
So that I can see what it
on
looks
the
like.
side. Makes more sense. Come.
Yeah, we all want to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Just if I can have it over there near me, you know.
Yeah.
Where are you putting the pumpkins?
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't
When
really
you-
matter what you do.
No, because when you put this inside, look.
Yeah, I want to take a photo of it before.
Yeah, I will. Just a minute. When you put this inside there, and then the pumpkins goes like.
Glue. Spiderwebs everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
You get your photo and it's just turn it around.
yeah. You can create your own.
There you go.
It's not like a certain thing.
So everything's just hot glued now.
Yeah. When you finish, yeah.
Oh yes, that's a bit of a dangerous one.